Protecting assets is essential to ensuring efficient use in the organization. An asset is anything of value that an organization owns. Assets include both tangible and intangible items. Tangible items are physical objects, such as information systems, hardware, infrastructure equipment, and physical property, like land and buildings. Intangible assets are not physical objects, but rather ideas or information, such as intellectual property, the contents of a data warehouse, or the distribution files for a software application. An information security program includes protecting all the organization's valuable assets, including equipment, data, personnel, facilities, systems, and physical infrastructure. For example, we cannot protect data stored in an on-premises server system if we do not have a lock on the server room door. Throughout this course, we will examine how to protect each of the assets that were listed on the slides. We will examine asset management in more detail in subsequent topics. We cannot protect something we are unaware of, and having an asset management database or similar asset tracking system is crucial to providing the correct level of asset protection. Some assets require little or no protection, and we should not waste limited resources protecting such assets. Now, let us take a look at classification and asset value. Some systems and equipment may be at the end of their useful life, so even though they were critically crucial at one point, their importance has now diminished. This change in asset value complicates the process of asset management because some assets increase in value over time while others decrease. Most organizations will develop a method of identifying the value of assets. For example, data is often listed as business private, confidential, secret, or top secret. The classification may also be based on laws or regulations that require a certain level of protection for sensitive data. The benefit of classification is that it describes and mandates the asset handling to protect it based on its value. When a person picks up a document that is marked as business confidential, they should know how to handle that document. Are they allowed to discuss it with a coworker? Does it need to be shredded or just recycled? The risk with classification is having too many classification levels so that no one knows the difference between one level of classification and another. This overkill makes the classification meaningless or ineffective. As asset values change, the classification should be reviewed, and perhaps a classified document can now be declassified or reclassified. Some essential tips on what we've covered so far are that information security is a business-oriented activity. It must address the needs of the business and be built into business operations. An essential part of an information security program is a clear understanding of the terminology used and the information security strategy. An essential first step in protecting the organization's assets is identifying all assets and ensuring that they are appropriately classified and protected based on value.